there, and the noise he makes is there, and the blue T-shirt he wears is there, and the umbrella he pulls out is there. So it's kind of a constant battle, and it drove me crazy throughout the whole filming. But then when I saw some of the behind the scenes episodes, and I saw the stuff that they'd use between me yelling at my cameraman and him getting upset, it was really good TV. It's really fun to watch. It's miserable when it happens, but it's really fun to watch.
Did your camera have some training? Because did he dunk in the water with you? Did he, do most of the stuff you did?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any training. None of them have had any training. And I'm trying to find a cameraman with training that Discovery will let me use on the show, because that would help a lot. But it becomes really funny, some of the things that happen because he doesn't have training. I could tell you so many stories about him just not getting it, walking through the mud, filming my stealthy footprints as he smashes through the mud, filming it's a constant struggle. But they're studs. They're in great physical condition. And in the Philippines episode, you've got to watch a video called Jungle Meltdown on DiscoveryChannelAsia.com, because at the very beginning, he talks to his camera. The cameraman I had talks to his camera a lot on this episode. So you see him talking to his camera, and he's like, "Yeah, I love the jungle." He's a whitewater rafter. He goes to Brazil all the time in the Amazon and does first descents. And so he thinks he's just jungle god. And so he's like, "I love the jungle." You hear me off camera say, "You'll change your mind." And he's like, "I'm betting on who freaks out first, who makes the first jungle meltdown. I love this place. And I'm sticking to it all the way to the end." And then you see the clock turn, and it's like 10 minutes later, and he's like, "Oh my God, this is horrible." And he's wiping his lens off. It's like, "My camera's broken. My other camera's broken. I don't know what's going on." And over the course of about 2 hours, you see him just break. Just completely break. It was hilarious.
Is it possible he was the one who gave you away? He was the one who gave you away.
There have been times that my cameraman has been a part of issues that I've had. Yes. I don't know. The thing is about this episode is I watch it and it fascinates me because I don't see any of this go on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're doing to track. And so that's one of the things that makes it really freaky as it's going on, because I don't know where they're at. And I'm moving, and they could be 50 feet away, or they could be 5 kilometers away. I have no idea. So it's this constant feeling of being hunted as you're moving through that makes it exhausting. My adrenaline is just going the entire time, and it may not need to. They may be way back there confused with one of my deception trails, but in my mind, they're right behind me.
Great question. Wait, I gotta quickly ask you, what is your shoe size?
You already found out it's 11.
It is 11, okay. I thought that was your cameraman's shoe size. Like, oh, I'm a 12. You keep getting caught.
That has happened, though. There's been, on one of the other episodes, I see them examining the shoe, and 2 of the other episodes, I see them examining the prints. I'm like, that's not my shoe. That's not my. But it works. They're tracking 3 people. And so that becomes something that I have to consider, and it becomes another thing. And if I don't take that into account, that's my mistake and that's my problem. There are so many different aspects to a military operation or to this show that you can't remove any one of them and say, "Oh, but if it weren't for that, he would have won." You can do that in any boxing match, in any sports match, in any war. You can do that, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters who won at the end. That's what matters. And everything plays a part in that.
Can't wait for season 2. Manhunt with Joel Lambert and 2 fat cameramen. Just to really put the challenge on you. All right, another question.
Hi, I'm Irwin from swirlingovercoffee.com. I'm just nitpicking here, but there's a portion there when you had to force yourself to sleep and you overslept. By how many hours did you oversleep?
Probably about 4.
Okay. And lastly, how many slugs did you pry off of here?
There were just 2. You saw the ones that I had.
Just 2.
Just 2.
Anything else, sir? You're good?
I'm good.
All right,
Good.
excellent. We got a question up there on the stairs. Hello, sir.
Yes,
Welcome.
my name is Florencio. This goes to the Philippine Scout Rangers and Joel. First of all, what would be the most challenging? Is it the extreme heat or the extreme humidity or the typhoon?
For me, the most challenging part for myself and for the rest of the team was there is a cameraman behind us. We're not used to it. And the most hard part was your breathing is panting, then you could explain everything to your camera and what you're doing. And when you're moving, passing, and your cameraman would tell you, "Hey, Jason, wait, can you explain what you're doing?" "Oh, we're rushing out of hours." But there is, you must explain to him what you're really doing. And with the humidity and the typhoon, well, the Scout Rangers, that weather condition is the best weather condition of the Rangers. So definitely we could survive for that.
I have something to add on that with the camera guy. This was in the Philippines as well. The camera, sometimes you just want to smack him because this was right towards the end, and I had gotten on the logging road, and I'm going as fast as I can because I have to just make time, and I know that they're right on my ass. And so I'm booking, and he's behind me, and the producer's kind of with me. The camera guy's probably 10 meters behind me, and I hear, "Joel, what?" And I'm still moving, "Joel, what?" And he's like, "Joel, stop! What's the matter?" And I run back to him, and he's standing there with his camera. I think something's the matter. He's like, "Can you run past this rock a couple times? It's a great shot." "No, go!" And I grab him, and his little bit comes out, starts getting frustrated that he can't get the shot that he wants. All the time. But to answer your question, the challenge for me was the environment. It was twofold. It was the heat and the humidity, because I wasn't conditioned to that. So it's just human physiology. When you go to a different extreme environment, it takes a while for your body to acclimatize to it. And so that took a lot out of me. And the other thing was the thickness of the jungle, because of the difficulty in moving, how much it took out of me physically as well. And then also, it made it very easy to be tracked, and it made it extremely difficult for me to do anything that I wanted to do. And then the Scout Rangers are so good that there was never any chance for me to get the pressure off of me to do a strategy change or to change my route or anything like that. It just became a game of me going as fast as I can and trying to throw some stuff over my shoulder to slow them down.
Any questions?
Angelo from Pinsogan.
Hi, Angelo.
For Joel, how many episodes do you have for this season, and how many times were you caught?
We did 6 episodes for this season, plus one behind the scenes episode, which is fantastic. I highly recommend that you see that because it shows all of the difficulty in filming this. You'll see the producer that was with the lieutenant vomiting his way to the hospital. You'll see a guy stabbed through the neck by a flying fish and almost killed. I can't believe it either. Every time I say that, I still am like, what? You'll see stuff happen that's just really unbelievable. And you'll see how difficult it was to film this. We had 25 cameras break over the course of 6 episodes. And as far as how many times I was caught, you're going to have to watch and find out.
Well done. And with that, that will be the clincher. That will be also the final question. Needless to say, all of you will have your opportunity for one-on-ones with, of course, Sir Joel and, of course, our wonderful Scout Rangers. So how about a big round of applause for yourselves, for our Philippine military, and for the man of the hour, Mr. Joel Lambert. Thank you so much. If you'd like to have a taste of escape and evasion, head to discoverychannel.com to attempt a manhunt simulation. Don't forget, Manhunt with Joel Lambert premieres on April 7th, Monday, 8 p.m. on Discovery Channel.